So if we, or the jurors, were to look at all the bottles, no open bottles of vodka, right?
Correct.
Not on the counter or in the trash, right?
Correct.
And speaking of that, it wasn't mentioned, but I want to mention it. In addition to one of the investigative things that you did in this case, you also did a trash pull at 46 Abbey Cross, did you not?
That is accurate.
Trash pull is another really great investigative process, or it could be sometimes, right?
Yes.
Because someone could dispose of sheets or towels, or there might be other things of evidence that, while aren't in the house, are perhaps in the trash that are intended to be disposed.
Can I say something?
Right?
Paul's here for this. One of the big pieces of evidence against me was that I was smoking in the condo the day I called her in on Monday. Emily would have never have allowed smoking in the condo. I mean, she's just, though she was a smoker at one time and she vaped, lighting up in that condo wasn't an option. John Kramer testifies that he saw me smoking or smelled smoke in the condo. No one else says, and all the other people that were there, Grubbs and all these other people, all these cops and people that were around, no one else saw me smoking. But this guy, John Kramer, says, hey, he was smoking, which would have been compelling evidence if all of a sudden I'm lighting up in a condo, on that Monday. Yeah. Hey, was I smoking, Paul, when you came there? Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember me? I bummed some cigarettes from you, right? A couple times.
Yeah, we anytime you smoked and every time I smoked, we went out front.
Out front. And
every single time.
Was I sitting in the condo with an ashtray next to me, lighting up cigarettes, going, gee, I don't know where Emily is. Boy, So, as far as that being evidence, I didn't start smoking in the condo until after Paul left, which was almost 3 weeks later. I was a smoker at some point in my life. After 3 weeks, I started drinking and I started smoking in the garage, and then I eventually made it into the house where I was smoking in the condo. But it was 3 weeks later. So, I mean, I can understand why people might think that that's evidence if I was smoking on that Monday, Tuesday, that first week I'm blazing up in the fucking condo, because I knew she wasn't going to come home, but that was not the case. John Kramer lied. You know why John Kramer lied? He was the last person to see her alive, dude. He was the last person to see her alive. We've been through this. He saw her Monday morning between 9:30 and 10. And the cops went up to him and said, Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you saw her? Because it didn't fit, that would ruin their case against me. She was seen by someone between 9:30 and 10 on Monday, the 25th. Right?
Right.
Well, all of a sudden, no, I can't remember. She might have been, I might have seen her the day before. The day before, we were in Butchville, Ohio, between 9:30 and 10. So that ruins that. So, he was smoking. All right. So 3 weeks after she goes missing, he sees me smoking. Next thing you know, I'm smoking on Monday as soon as I call her in. If I would have been smoking on Monday or Tuesday that first week, other people would have seen me. Other people would have noticed it. They would have came into the condo and said, boy, it smells like smoke in here. All of her friends that were over, they would have been like, what are you smoking in this fucking house for, man? What are you, crazy? Because that would have been a huge thing for me to do. Paul knows. Paul was a smoker at the time. His ass was outside smoking, and I wasn't smoking in the condo. And I bummed a few off of him. Like, it was stressful, man. We were out like searching all the time. So, I mean, I would and I'm a hippie. Hippies bum cigarettes. But I wasn't smoking in the condo on that Monday or that first week. There was no smoking going on in the condo. So,
right.
And Paul will attest to that.
You did a trash pull at Abbey Cross, did you not?
Yes, we did.
Tell the
and
jurors there
would have been cigarette butts in the fucking trash pull.
Trash. Right. Right. Why would they not look at that to prove their case? Absolutely.
They're gonna they used that as evidence against me that I was smoking in the condo on that Monday. They go into the trash and they're all through the house, and there's no evidence of any cigarette smoking. This is how good Diane is at being a lawyer.
From in front of the residence.